Hi,
Hi, ma'am.
and what's your name?
My name is Erlinda.
I call you Linda in short.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you today, Linda?
I'm good, ma'am. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good, although it's so hot here in the Philippines, but I'm okay, thank you. And how old are you, Linda?
I'm 29 years old, ma'am.
Are you a high school or college graduate?
College graduate.
Hmm. And what course in college?
Bachelor of Education in Elementary. Bachelor of in Elementary Education.
That is 4 years course.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's a course of a teacher,
Yes, ma'am.
teaching primary school, primary student, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. And what's your height?
5'3", ma'am.
And what's your weight?
53 kilos, ma'am.
Oh, I want to be slim like you. How I wish. So, are you single or married?
Married, ma'am.
And how many husband?
One only, ma'am.
And how many kids you have?
I have one kid.
How old is he?
He is 6 years old, ma'am.
And why do you choose this course? Being a teacher.
I choose education because it is my desire to mold and motivate, most especially the children, ma'am.
So you love kids.
Yes, ma'am.
So are you familiar then with all the behaviors, negative and positive behaviors of kids?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you name some?
Tantrums, ma'am. Most especially tantrums.
Yeah.
So, if one of the child has a tantrums, being a teacher or being a role model to them, or a child, if he has a tantrum, we need to divert or see to it that the behavior of the child should be reversed.
Should be reversed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's say if she is naughty, instead of shouting to him, you need to be like very soft and
Yes,
tender,
ma'am.
right?
We need to talk to him, eye-to-eye contact, and then we should talk to him in a private place, ma'am.
Correct. Yes, that's very important because kids, the more you display them in the public, the more they feel like embarrassed,
Yes, ma'am.
and it makes them more like
Misbehavior.
wild, misbehavior. Very good. I like that kind of explanation. Thank you. And may I know how many children of your parents?
Actually, to be honest, ma'am, I'm only the one child.
One child.
Yes, ma'am.
And are your parents still in here?
No, ma'am.
So you are already
They-
orphan?
Yes, ma'am. They are both deceased.
I see. And what's the work of your husband?
Before, ma'am,
Yeah.
he worked as a company technician, ma'am. But due to health problem, ma'am, for now, he suffered from mild stroke.
Mild stroke.
Yes, ma'am.
And I came to know that he suffered a mild stroke while you were in Middle East before.
Yes, ma'am.
So may I know what year you went to Middle East?
2017, ma'am.
2017?
Yes, ma'am.
And you end up what year?
March 2018, ma'am.
20...
From October 2017 to March 2018, ma'am.
So how many months you work in there?
7 months, ma'am.
7 months. In where?
Dubai, but the province is Sharjah.
Okay. And how many members of the family you served before?
Before, ma'am, I only serve 3 members of the family, ma'am.
They are the
Sir, mom, and the newborn baby.
first time you came with that family, newborn baby. The baby was
Actually, it is 1 month before she will give birth.
I see. So you were able to hold and touch and care for that
Yes,
newborn.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Since from the birth, in the hospital, ma'am.
In the hospital, you
Yes,
were the
ma'am.
one who touched the kid. Okay, the baby. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So would you mind to tell me, taking care of a baby is not easy task.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the most difficult part of a nanny or as a mother or as a helper? What is the most difficult part or task that you encounter in looking after a baby?
For For me, ma'am, most especially it is a newborn, ma'am, is um, the since the attitude, the behavior, ma'am. That is the number one for me because most especially it is newborn. The behavior is paying very much attention, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am.
You mean to say unstable?
Yes, ma'am.
Like unstable in?
Like if she want to, if she is crying, the baby is crying, you need to feed or see to it the diaper is the clean or if she feels comfortable in her clothes. If it is she is not feeling well.
So don't you think so that the hardest part is when the baby is sick?
Yes, ma'am.
Because when the baby is sick, she cannot speak. So you need,
Crying, ma'am.
crying. So you need to, you're right. You need to fully attention with that kid. So I think the hardest part is that when the baby gets sick, so you really need to be awake.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't sleep. It might be you cannot stay for 24/7.
Yes, ma'am. Your full attention is to be with her.
Yeah. So the hardest part in looking after baby, I think, is if they are sick.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. But based on your experience, do you think taking care of a newborn is easy job or hard job? Easy job or hard job?
Being a mother, so since I am also a hands-on mother, ma'am, no, ma'am.
No, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So means to say you're loving and you have the compassion
Yes, ma'am.
for looking after baby. Okay, one scenario. You know, baby sometimes they are crying too much, although you already changed the diaper, you already give the milk, you feed the bottle milk, and then you put her to sleep, or you cuddle her, or you burp her, everything you already did your part. But still baby keeps on crying, and really the cry is like you will feel that something is going on, but your eyes cannot see. What do you think is the problem?
First, assess, mom, what is happening to the baby.
How do you assess?
Get the thermometer, ma'am. Check the temperature. If it is, she has a fever or no, ma'am.
Okay. I will jump to other question first before I go further. So when you work in Middle East, do you sleep with the baby?
Ma'am, no, ma'am.
No.
In the night, ma'am.
Do you bath?
Yes, ma'am.
You mean you don't sleep at night with the baby?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. So you give bath, you feed the bottom milk, everything you do.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
about the household chores?
I have one, ma'am.
One worker?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
One
I
helper,
see.
ma'am, to do
But
that.
have you experienced to do other
Yes,
housework?
ma'am.
Like?
Helping her, and if the other helper is busy, especially if she's cooking with sir and madam, so if the baby is sleeping, I will help her. Like doing, sweeping the floor or washing the clothes of madam and sir.
Okay. So why you just work for 6 months? What happened?
Because I received a call from here in Philippines that my husband got sick, ma'am.
And that is the stroke.
Yes, ma'am.
So from 2017, from 2018 you've been in Philippines.
Yes, ma'am.
From March 2018.
Yes, ma'am.
So you are in the Philippines 2018, 2019, 20, 21, 22 until now.
Yes, ma'am.
So you stay in Philippines for 1, 2, 3, 4 years already.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently working?
Yes, ma'am.
In
Even
where?
before when I went to Dubai, ma'am, I also worked as a caregiver.
As a caregiver.
Yes, ma'am.
When you say caregiver, you have the certificate?
Yes, ma'am. I do,
Caregiver is learning on how to take good care elderly and baby?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
So before you went to Dubai, you are working as a caregiver in where?
In our province, ma'am.
In a
Philippines, ma'am. Elderly, ma'am.
elderly home?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Private.
Private, home care.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And until when did you work with that?
Until my last patient died.
So that is
So
the time
almost
when you
4
go to
years.
20, that's the time you went to Dubai?
I worked on my first patient for 1 year, and then the second one for almost 1 year, and then I went to Dubai, and then when he knows that I got back in Philippines, he hired me again as his caregiver.
So that was 2018 when you
Yes,
came
ma'am.
back here.
Yes, ma'am.
That is a private.
Yes, ma'am.
And this elderly is suffering from
Week mo only, ma'am. This
Week.
Yes, ma'am.
so you need to assist her as a lady or
Lady, ma'am.
lady
I'm
or
assistant.
men?
Men, ma'am.
Men.
Yes, ma'am.
Man, how old is he?
Before he died, he was 89 years old.
So when did you finish your service with this 89 years old? When?
Last 2021.
One.
Yes, ma'am.
So from
August.
2021, did you work
Yes, ma'am.
in where?
In private hospital, ma'am.
Okay, so you start to work in there from 2021 until this present, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, would you mind to tell me what are your duties in the hospital?
Being a nurse attendant, one of my duties and roles in that hospital is assisting our staff nurses, and then
By?
by giving medicines in our patients,
Mm-hmm.
and then feeding them also. If one of their guardian asks me to change the diaper, we do also, ma'am.
So how many hours do you work in that hospital?
Before, ma'am, we work 12 hours.
And now?
And sometimes now we work 8 hours, ma'am.
Do you usually do overtime?
Sometimes, ma'am, if it is needed, ma'am.
How much you earn for 1 month, if you don't mind?
It's okay, ma'am.
How
To be
much?
honest, it's only 12,000.
Peso.
Yes, ma'am.
So in Hong Kong dollars, that is only 1,500 Hong Kong dollars. Oh my gosh, for a month?
Yes, ma'am. It's true.
Oh, cannot survive.
Yes,
And your
ma'am.
husband needs medication?
Therapist, ma'am.
Therapist.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, so after you came from your work, you still need to attend with your husband
And my child. too.
and your child
Yes,
too
ma'am.
because he is only 6 years old.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
after work, you go back home, you cook,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
do
I
all the household, laundry,
yes, ma'am. Fetching my
everything.
child in school also.
Fetching your child in the
Yes, ma'am.
school. Do you have any duties at night? Night shift?
Yes, most of my duty, since my chief nurse know my situation, so she gave me allotted that most of my duty schedule is night.
So that in the morning
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can go to your house and bring
Yes,
your
ma'am.
and assist your child. Oh, very
Yes,
good. So you used to not to sleep at night.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you find yourself being in that kind of situation that you are the one earning for the family and yet you still need to take good care of your husband and your child?
For me, as a mother, as a wife, and as a woman, ma'am, it's so very hard to balance all the things, most especially the time, the attention to both of my husband and my child.
So what is the reason now that you want to go in Hong Kong?
Now that the chance open to me, so this is my chance also to grab that I need to secure the special needs of my family, most especially my husband.
Mm.
My
And who,
financial needs.
so who will be responsible for your husband?
So my husband and my child, I will entrust them to my aunt, ma'am.
Is this the right decision you think you can do?
I have no choice, ma'am, but I have to do it, ma'am.
And how many years do you plan to work in Hong Kong?
Until my savings and my financial needs will be stable, maybe 6 years, ma'am.
And after that, you plan to?
I need to go back to Philippines to have time also for my husband and my son.
So are you okay that you cannot go back to Philippines in every year? You should go back to Philippines and visit your husband, the father of your kid, and your kid in 2 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you okay with that?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you very willing to look after a newborn baby?
Yes, ma'am.
or sick person?
It's okay with me, ma'am.
So you know how to get the, you know how to do insulin,
Yes, ma'am.
feeding liquid food,
Yes, ma'am.
catheter,
Yes, ma'am.
getting the temperature,
Yes, ma'am.
putting some like intravenous job, like injecting some
Yes,
medicine.
ma'am.
Yeah, and you are very aware of giving the medicine in proper time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
good. But why you choose to be a domestic helper rather than continue working in a hospital?
because of the salary, ma'am.
Of the salary,
Yes,
yeah, because of very low salary.
Yes, ma'am.
So you are now in the training center, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What are you learning here, and why you join us?
Here now we learn so much, like law, motivation, cooking, most especially learning, ma'am, step by step.
Very good. You mean to say you are trying to know all the Hong Kong law,
Yes, ma'am.
and you are adopting and learning the good motivation for you to be a good helper.
Yes, ma'am.
Teaching because you also need to learn their culture.
Yes, ma'am.
And cooking because you also need to know how to cook their food.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think, are you good in cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the
I'm willing to
skill?
learn
You are
the
very
Chinese
willing.
food.
Good. And what is your expectation for your future employer in Hong Kong?
I am hoping and praying that they will be good also to me. They will treat me as their family, and I will do like vice versa.
Can you tell me about your personality, the real you?
Um, I am a hardworking mom, of course,
Mm-hmm.
and of course willing to learn step by step new things, ma'am.
And what can you promise to your future employer in Hong Kong?
To my future employer, ma'am, I promise that I will do my best, not only doing, but I will dedicate my heart serving you, being a helper, ma'am.
And what will you do if you miss your kid and your husband?
I just look for my goal and motivation in my life.
Do you think you are the person who is very willing to obey the rules of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And give me your message to your future employer in Hong Kong.
Okay, ma'am. To my future employer in Hong Kong, I hope you will hire me being your helper, and I am praying that you will treat me as your family, and I will do all what I can. Not only that, I am willing to learn also new things regarding your once you will hire me.
That's all?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a strong person
Yes, ma'am.
in mind?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. See you in Hong Kong. Say bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.